All right, I've got a couple here that's through hiking the Appalachian Trail this year. Tell me your name, trail names, or whatever you want to tell me.
I'm Blackbird.
Blackbird?
I'm Crafty.
Crafty?
Yeah.
And y'all started together, you're kind of boyfriend, girlfriend, or engaged, I believe you said.
Engaged.
Trying to see if you can stay together through an Appalachian Trail and you'll be able to stay together all your life.
Yeah.
How long have y'all been thinking about doing this?
Well, we hiked the Pacific Crest Trail last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
And, the Appalachian Trail wasn't really on my radar, but...
you know, there's another couple out here that hiked it last year.
Really?
Yeah, I interviewed them for the channel a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, what's their names?
I had to go back and look at my files and see, but they did the PCT last year and I actually did some of the Florida Trail and then came straight over here to do the AT.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they're behind y'all. So, do y'all have a finish date that you need to be finished by?
No.
Okay.
No,
And what's the most difference that you've seen from here from the PCT so far?
Oh, that's a good question. The weather is a lot different. The PCT was like pretty much all sunny, and this has been a lot of snow and rain, but we still get sun.
Okay. What about you? What's the biggest difference you think so far?
The towns.
Seeing the town so often.
Seeing towns so often.
PCT you didn't have
A lot
that.
more people.
Right.
A lot more water.
You're naming what I knew you'd name because the water caches are a problem on the PCT.
Yeah.
And now, what about the terrain? You find it easier so far to you, or about the same, or more difficult?
It's a lot more rocky and steep out here.
A lot more ups and downs versus long stretches.
Yeah, so the PCT is a lot more gradual. It's a lot easier to pick up big miles.
Now, after y'all finish this, do you think you'd do the CDT?
Oh yeah.
So, I got future triple crowners here.
Yeah, hopefully.
Cool.
Hopefully 2019.
2019. Anybody else that you know of that's hiking this year that you hiked the PC with last year?
Tall Boy.
Tall Boy?
Girl behind us, Dawn.
Okay.
And then Troublemaker.
Oh, more than I thought. Because normally, as you well know, most people that do the Triple Crown do the AT first.
Yeah.
And the PCT second. At least that's my experience.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing more of what you're saying now that do the PCT and come over here. And why did you choose the PCT first?
I'm from the West Coast.
Okay, you're the West Coast.
From California.
And that makes sense. The East Coasters do this first, you do that.
Yeah.
All right. Thank y'all for stopping, guys. And good luck all the way to Katahdin.
Awesome.
You want to say hello to anybody out there or challenge to anybody?
Hi, Mom and Dad.
That's a good one. That's always a good one.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. I know that's going to just excite her. Thank y'all again, guys. God bless every step. Hey, guys, we're going to add this to the channel, what we just did. Tell me, I'm going to get you to tell us how you got your name.
Okay.
Craft.
So, Crafty, I got my name because a girl I was hiking with last year got this hat, Craft Food Service hat.
Yeah, I'm going to zoom in.
Yeah.
We're going to give them a free advertisement.
She's down in the desert, and she bounced a box forward to herself, and she missed her bounce box. So she told some of us, some of our friends, that we could rummage through her box and take whatever we wanted. And I just lost my hat at the time, and so it worked out perfect. And so I've just been hiking in this hat for the last 1,500 miles.
And your name is Blackbird, and I didn't ask you a while ago how you got that name. And I really didn't want to keep you any longer, but I can't stand it. I want this to be on camera. So tell us about your name.
Okay, so last year we were hiking the PCT and we were up on top of a mountain in the middle of a burn section, and there's this huge blackbird who was riding the wind streams and was just hovering around us, like right above us for probably close to a half hour, and then it lost a feather, and Crafty over here picked up the feather and put it on my pack, and then I became Blackbird.
That's an amazing story. Do you still have that feather?
No, but I have different feathers on my pack. Yeah. Okay,
cool. That is a cool story, guys. Thank y'all for letting me stop you a little bit longer and getting that, and I'll really let you go this time. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, we got another hiker here. We're right here at Carter's Gap, right by Rome Mountain. What's your trail name or anything you want to tell us?
My trail name is Caveman.
Caveman?
Yes.
How'd you get that?
Because I hike a lot barefoot when the weather's nice.
Really? Where are you from, Caveman?
Pennsylvania.
What part?
Yeah, about an hour northwest of Penn State.
Have you done a lot of the trail in Pennsylvania, the Appalachian?
I've actually thru-hiked in 2015.
Really?
Did the whole
Wow.
thing. Yeah.
Really, we were helping a guy called Half Blind, and we also helped a girl named Ukulele in 15, a big group. We'll talk off camera a little bit about it. When did you start this year?
March 10th.
When did you start the last one?
March 3rd.
Okay. Any difference in last time you did it and now?
Nope. Same crappy weather. Snow, rain, cold.
Now, I'm glad you let me interview, because I got a couple of interesting questions for somebody like you. Do you remember most of it because having done it that soon ago?
Yes.
Is that an advantage or disadvantage?
Both.
Okay, explain that.
Both. At least I know what's coming up when it's coming. So it also reminds me, knowing that, like in the Smokies, that I know I'm going to deal with bad weather. So it's a disadvantage too, because I already know that it's going to kind of suck.
And also, you know more about the false summits.
Yes.
The first time you hiked it, you thought you were there.
Yeah.
Now you know you're not there.
I know.
And I guess another advantage would be knowing more about the hostels in front of you.
Yes. I know the good hostels and the bad. There are a couple bad, but not many. Most of them are good.
Tell me your favorite hostel in 215.
Oh, 215 probably had to be Mountain Harbor.
Oh yeah, you're going to be there tomorrow.
Yes, the breakfast was unbelievable.
They've changed it a little bit. We just left her about 30 minutes ago.
Okay.
They're actually not eating it in the house.
Oh.
The people in the house, they actually got a food truck there now that cooks it.
Okay.
And then you eat it in a, you probably haven't seen the new bunkhouse and all.
No.
And a big TV, big giant screen TV down there.
Okay.
And tables and all, that you bring it in there and eat it in their new, away from the house.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. We just talked to her a few minutes ago, and I'm assuming you're going there.
Yes.
Are you going to stay there and eat the breakfast again?
Yes.
Okay, what about Four Pines? Did you stay at Joe's place when you did it in 2015?
No.
Okay, that was at Maccabee Knob area, right there. What was another favorite one?
Woods Hole Hostel.
Oh, yeah. Did you do any work for stay?
No.
Okay.
I just enjoyed their milkshakes.
Yeah?
And of course in the Shenandoah, the blackberry
milkshake.
Yep.
Yeah. Every time about every 3 miles you can get another one.
That's right.
What about Bears Den Hostel, that big stone mansion looking thing? And you get the Ben & Jerry's ice cream. And
I don't remember.
It's right above Front Royal.
Okay, yeah.
And it's before halfway. You know, it's a day out of Harper's Ferry.
Okay.
You ought to look into that, because you probably sound like you'd like that.
Okay.
Bears Den Hostel.
Bears Den.
And then any other ones? I mean, I know you in Munson, you probably stayed at Shaw's.
I stayed at the
Lakeshore.
Lakeshore.
Yeah.
And my other favorite was Green Mountain Hostel in Vermont.
Jeff.
Yep.
Sherry, my wife that through hiked it in 2014, says that's her favorite one that she did.
Because I love breakfast food, and they had all the cereal, the pancake mix, the eggs, and you can make that at any time. And I probably had about 10 bowls of cereal there.
Okay,
I loved it.
There's another new one, a state trooper has it. It's a small deal, and everybody's bragging on it at big time. And there's another one that wasn't open when you did it. It's called the Quarterway, because it's at the quarter. It's right after Atkins, Virginia.
Okay.
And she's got a breakfast, they're saying, that is beating Mountain Harbor.
Wow, okay.
And I called her the other day. I said, man, I just heard something, and I want to... Now, she only does it if there's 3 hikers or more.
Okay.
And I think there'll be when you go there. So if you want to look at something like that, it's the Quarterway.
Okay.
And it's right after Atkins, Virginia, by the barn, where you eat at the barn last time probably, the red barn.
Yes.
Okay, well, it's only like 8 miles from there, the hostel.
Okay.
But it's like a 0.6 mile hike on the road tour, because they're going to move the trail closer to her place, but not yet.
Cool.
Yeah, so tell me, do you have a time frame this year or anything like that?
Around August 10th.
Okay.
Yeah, about August. That gives me 5 months.
Okay.
And that's about what I would have done it in last time, but I fell in the Mahoosic Notch and got hurt. I had to take a little time off the trail before I finished.
Really?
Fell down through the boulders, hurt my leg and hurt my shoulder.
Really?
Couldn't lift my arm for 5 days above my shoulder.
Wow.
So I thought I broke my leg.
What about how long we'll get it when we get there. Well, how long did it take you to get out of there after all that accident?
I got out the same day, and then I fell going up the Mahoosic Arm, and I slid down on my belly for about 30 feet before my feet finally caught the roots. And then I was climbing back up again, and this must have been a Girl Scout troop or a youth group. They're all girls coming down, and I had blood dripping down my arms, and they're like, "Sir, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why do you ask?" And they just looked at me kind of like dumbfounded. And they're like, well, it's very slick up above. I said, well, it's very slick down below.
Where are you going now, too?
So when I got out, then I called the one hostel, Pinellas.
Yeah, yeah.
And they come pick me up down in Grafton Notch and took me to their place, and I sat there and healed.
We stayed at the cabin, which is
with Bear and Honey. I stayed there too. Excellent.
Honey and Bear.
That was excellent. There. That was one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's not doing great, I heard, and I think they're just letting farmer people stay, like you that's been there before.
Yeah.
And somebody like you, I think, could stay there this year. So you might want to look. Man, that's interesting. I'm tickled to death I'm talking to you because I got a bunch of questions I'd love to ask you, but I know you need to get going. Anything that you would like to want to say out there to somebody that's thinking about hiking the Appalachian Trail?
If you're thinking about it, plan for it. Make sure you save up the money because you don't want to get part way and run out of funds.
Let me stop you there. I'm glad you brought that up. What's the minimum you think somebody could do it comfortably?
It kind of depends on the hiker box. You can go hiker box in the hostels and the areas that the hikers frequent and get the food that the other hikers don't want.
Which is a lot.
And there's a lot. So you could do it for cheap, and then you could do it for real cheap by coming, staying at a campsite or a shelter a couple miles before town.
Right.
Get to town, get your shower, do your laundry, get your resupply, and get back out of town. Don't stay at the hostels.
That's right.
If you're trying to save money, you're on a tight budget, do that.
Absolutely. That's what I've been telling people this year that's trying to do it on a budget. Yep. You got to stay 2 miles out of town. Go into town and spend all day and hike right out of town.
And don't go to the bars and drink because that runs your money out.
Yeah. I know this wind's going to mess this up, but man, I appreciate it, Caveman.
Oh, you're welcome.
And look for this truck, and we'll see you again up the trail.
That sounds good.
God bless every step between here and Katahdin.
All right, thank you, sir.